Last time on Out Chasing Stars, our journey across the Indian Ocean continued with a passage from Sri Lanka down to the Maldives. The wind was generally light and variable, which made for some tough sailing and lots of motoring. But we were excited to arrive in a new country and begin exploring. Would you like to tell me where we are right now?
Yes, we are at a farm in Uligan. And so we went in to the cafe, we had a little snack, we got our internet sorted out, and then they take me to a garden.
I mean, your very first stop in the Maldives, and it's so Amy, isn't it?
It is. So they have eggplant growing, lemongrass, watermelon, something that's kind of in the cabbage family. It looks a lot like Brussels sprouts, but I don't see Brussels sprouts on the plant. And then we've got cucumbers, just a lot of stuff. It's pretty neat.
Not bad, huh?
Not bad at all. It's our first morning in the Maldives.
It is very early in the morning in the Maldives.
It is 6 o'clock.
That's very early for me.
Oh, how sad for you. Never
as
mind
early
the
as
fact
2
that you've been waking up at 2 a.m. the past morning.
I guess in comparison to 2 a.m. it's not too bad, but waking up to dolphins and a sunrise and white sand beaches, I could get used to that.
Some very clear water.
Oh, it is shocking. It's like 50 feet down and we can see the bottom.
We haven't been in this clear water since Komodo, maybe?
Oh, at least, yeah.
Yeah.
After all the dolphins we saw on our passage, perhaps we shouldn't have been surprised to see them here as well. They did give us some inspiration, and it wasn't long before we jumped in the water ourselves. That night, our hosts in Uligan organized a little feast for us cruisers so we could try some of the local Maldivian dishes. It was delicious and a really special way for us to be welcomed into a new country. What's going on today, babe?
Assad tells us that on the southern side of the island, out in the pass, there should be, he said, 90% of the time, manta rays.
Those are pretty good odds, and you love those manta rays, don't you?
I do. They're one of my favorite things to see. So we're going to take the dinghy out to the pass and take a look around and see what there's to see.
See what we can find. Keep our fingers crossed that 90% is an accurate estimate.
We have a history of being just slightly too late, so...
It is early, so we should be early this morning.
Yeah.
That's what we're going for. We may have missed out on manta rays, but the new friends we'd met in the Maldives had planned another something special for us. Together with our friends Kimmy and Trevor on Slow Flight, they hosted a beach barbecue with a little surprise to help us celebrate our anniversary.
Take the D.
Okay.
Too much? A little bit less?
Yeah, a little bit less.
Hang on. Don't get too excited over here.
Whoa.
Boop.
Oh, busted.
Got you on the nose. You may have the rest now.
No.
As long as you leave that on your...
What on earth are you eating?
Guys, they made us a cake for our anniversary.
They did.
So cute. And then they had us cut the cake, and they said to David to feed it to me, and then I was like, well, I'll feed it to David. And of course, David,
I gotcha.
I mean, the nose, so, like,
On the camera, you mean a lot of trouble. But not only that, they made you the necklace
they
too.
made me a necklace.
Yeah. Oh.
He made this right here.
Yeah.
And then Kimmy and Trevor gave us a mug, because the 9-year anniversary is pottery. And it's a New Zealand mug, which is our favorite country, so
Yeah, those guys. What a way to come to the Maldives, huh?
we're having such a great time here.
The hospitality we'd experienced in Uligan was rapidly rising to the top of the all-time list, and they weren't done yet. When they heard that Amy and Kimmy were interested in the local roti, they were invited into a home and given a personal lesson on how to make it. The amazing generosity of the people we met here and the absolutely stunning scenery was combining to make this a pretty special place.
Alright, I have gone ashore with Kimmy and Trevor from Slow Flight. We are doing our last stop here in Uligan. We are getting our cruising permit, having a drink at the cafe, and hopefully buying some vegetables from the local garden. Wave! Yay!
Time to go now?
Time to go now, Trevor.
Spicy?
No, really not.
No.
You want to try it?
No, I got huh? No, I can't.
It's too much already.
What's going on this morning?
We're leaving.
Oh,
Whoa!
it's finally leaving, huh?
Finally. We have been in Uligan for a week, which is pretty long.
Yeah, and why is it taking us that long to leave?
We were waiting for our cruising permit, which is kind of ridiculous. We've never had a cruising permit take this long.
Yeah.
Especially when we're paying a boatload of money.
Yeah, it's expensive to be here.
But our clock in the Maldives doesn't start until we get the cruising permit. So we've basically gotten a free week in the Maldives, which you normally pay a daily rate. So that's kind of cool. And we have really enjoyed it here. The snorkeling has been fun. Not great, but fun. The water is very clear. And we've had our friends Kimmy and Trevor on Slow Flight, who you can probably see right there. They're coming right at us. We've had them with us. We've been buddy boating. And we're going to move with them to another anchorage called D Island, because I don't know how to say the name. I'm going to have to try at one point, but...
We'll let you have the practice on the way there, and then we'll get you when we anchor.
Okay, I will do some practice. But yeah, we're gonna head over there. It's beautiful. Should be no village or homes in sight. There's homes down at the south side of the island, but we'll be on the north side. Yeah.
So anchor up time, eh?
Anchor up time.
Unfortunately, while the people in the Maldives are incredibly friendly, the formalities and procedures for cruising here are some of the most complicated we've encountered. The cost of the permit for our 56 days in the Maldives was $1,300, and it was fairly restrictive on listing the islands we were allowed to visit. Most of those islands were ones with large harbors or airports, and generally, those aren't the ones we're interested in. But we'd heard through the grapevine that if you kept a low profile and went to small or uninhabited islands, things would generally be okay.
Probably kind of tough to make out from this angle, but you can kind of see out there, there is some definite shades of blue differences. We are in a channel heading in between the islands, but the light blue is where we got to avoid. But the dark blue, so deep, our depth sounder's not even reading anything. A little bored up here.
I mean, yeah. Motor for a few hours today, call it productive, alright?
One spot to another and check productivity for the day.
Exactly. Got what I needed to accomplish.
Well, not quite yet. We're almost there.
Okay.
This is always the fun part, trying to navigate our way in through kind of the barrier reefs. We have got the satellite images here from several different sources, so that helps. Up on the bow, definitely good to keep the lookout as well. Amy did an awesome job getting us right through a little patch in the reef, and now we're inside the lagoon, so we're gonna go find our anchorage spot.
With our anchorage spot found, it didn't take long before we were back out enjoying the beautiful water of the Maldives.
Hey everyone, if you are watching this, that means we somehow managed to figure out how to upload this video here in St. Helena. The internet, crazy expensive, not super fast, but we are trying to get these videos out to you just like we promised. Hope you enjoyed the first video from the Maldives. We have got a lot more coming up, more beautiful water, more beautiful people, and an abandoned resort. Kind of a lot to check out, so make sure you stick around, and we'll see y'all later.